Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Wicked Cool Toys in the world of Halo line, we are featuring Series 6 Atriox with Chainbreaker. So this was the one figure from the world of Halo line that I really wanted, but I couldn't find it in the wild. I haven't seen these figures at my stores in a very long time. I think for the most part, Targets have kind of phased them out. I'm not sure if Jazwares and Wicked Cool Toys are just done with Halo in general. But I found this at my local Myers store, and I was really surprised because, like I said, I haven't seen these in a long time. And my Myers store is kind of weird because sometimes they'll restock old toys, and I kind of figure maybe it's this stuff that's sitting in the back that they just never took out. And they kind of set up this small Halo display of action figures towards the entertainment section of the store. It wasn't placed with the normal toys. It was kind of placed with the video games and DVDs, which kind of surprised me. I kind of think maybe it was done just because the new season of Halo was released recently. As of this recording, it's February 18th, 2024. And I recently watched the third episode of Season 2, and I enjoyed it a lot. I know the show has gotten very mixed reviews, especially from the hardcore faithful. They're very critical of the show. For me, I find it very entertaining. I did play, a bunch of the games back in the day. And, when Infinite came out, was it like a year or two ago? I was really stoked on that. For me, I'm just stoked to see Halo in any form, whether it's in the comic books, like the long defunct Marvel and Dark Horse books, or, any of the shorts that we saw online, or even the fan films. I'm just a big fan of Halo in general. So for me, I enjoy the Paramount show a lot. I think it's pretty neat. And of course, I love the figures even more, and I love the big chunkier figures, which is the case with Atriox. It's probably one of the largest figures in the World of Halo line. World of Halo is their 4-inch scale action figure line. It's not to be confused with the Spartan collection, which is about 6 inches, 6 to 7 inches. These guys are a little bit smaller, but this guy is a beast, and he looks great. The package design is kind of very plain. It's not as cool as the earlier ones. And on the back, here are some of the other figures from Series 6. And I believe if I haven't already, I think I might have reviewed all of them, with the exception of Atriox. He comes with his Chainbreaker. It's kind of like a very clubbish mace looking deal. Clear red plastic for the blades. Wrapped handle with some brown. And here's the figure. It looks great. Like I said, this is like one of the larger figures. Yeah, these figures are so cool. I don't know. I kind of miss the fact that we haven't gotten new figures in a very long time. Like I said, I think the last time we got a line of new Halo figures was probably late 2022. I don't think we've gotten any in 2023. And if we did, I think the only way, at least for me, the only way to find them was through online, through Amazon. The detail is nice. He has his braided Viking-like beard. Red eyes. Yeah, it's a nice looking figure. Again, for a 4-inch scale action figure, this is one of the larger ones. Let me grab one of the smaller figures just for a size comparison. We have the Skirmisher. And then we also have the UNSC Marine. So you can see Atriox is a lot larger than these other figures in the 4-inch line. The UNSC Marine's kind of like the average height. The Spartans are a little bit taller than this guy, but yeah, you kind of see how Atriox towers over all these other figures. You know, he's kind of like boss level, so it makes kind of sense. And let's get his the chain breaker in hand. The articulation, it's very basic for this style of action figure. But don't be misled. Even though it is a smaller action figure, a lot of the articulation that's afforded is almost on par with like a 6-inch scale figure. So you are getting a very posable, playable toy. And he's just fantastic. It's great. It's kind of like the swan song, in my opinion, of this line. I was so stoked on the Halo action figures, especially the World of Halo. The smaller form factor kind of brought me back to my days of collecting G.I. Joes, when I was younger. So yeah, great action figure. If you can find this in the wild, I'd suggest pick it up. Like I said, I don't know if Wicked Cool Toys and Jazwares is producing any more Halo figures. So, this might be the end, but it's great. It's an awesome fig. And the line's just awesome to begin with. The smaller scale action figures, they're nice because you can army build and they're affordable, and you can create cool dioramas and battle scenes. Or if you're like me, if you grew up in the 80s, this is kind of like a throwback to the old G.I. Joe figures, but, with a modern twist. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.